Guys, welcome back to the Good Sport Podcast, where we like to talk about how we see virtue in sports. Today's episode is on my basketball coach and trainer, Coach Allen. Coach Allen played in the NBA G League and internationally. He has coached internationally and for NBA players and the Golden State Warriors. He runs Nike camps for youth summer camps. So, yeah. Here's an interview with me and him.
Allow my faith to grow even stronger, to trust in Him, and to lean on Him for everything. So,
How do you stay grounded in your beliefs in such competitive environment?
Staying grounded is just being in the Word every day. Music is a major part of my life, and through music, it has really helped me to be able to have to get closer to God. And like I said, being in the Word of God, stuff through prayer, how much of His plan in my life and coaches and mentors that I had in my life have helped me to be the man that I am today. So.
That's real. That's like more impactful for me than basketball. So.
Yes, and that's part of the reasons why I continue to do what I do. Being being a servant, leader, and setting an example. No matter how many times, no matter what, I'm putting myself. Part of the reasons why I continue to do what I do. Being being a servant, leader, and setting an example. No matter how many times, no matter what, I'm putting myself in a position that things like this. Many people who have accomplished a lot in their lives think that this stuff right here, cleaning the gym floor, is beneath them. For me, that is something that really helps me to know. Part of the reasons why I continue to do what I do. Being being a servant, leader, and setting an example. No matter how many times, no matter what, I'm putting myself in a position that things like this. Many people who have accomplished a lot in their lives think that this stuff right here, cleaning the gym floor, is beneath them. For me, that is something that really helps me to know for those that are looking for hope for their future.
How do you help your players deal with adversity?
For those that are looking for hope for their future.
How do you help your players deal with adversity?
Really, helping players to know and understand that no matter what the challenges may come, as long as you work hard and you have have a good attitude, you can overcome any type of obstacle that is being faced your way. So through those challenges, it's what really.
How do you help your players deal with adversity?
Really, helping players to know and understand that no matter what the challenges may come, you as long as you work hard and you have a good attitude, you can overcome any type of obstacle that is being faced your way. So through those challenges, it's what really shapes you, as a man, as a person.
I talked about faith, passion, obviously the drive with the guys that I've been around and the guys that surround me every single day. But a part of that is having the will to succeed. Knowing that you put the work in and have the confidence to let it show. What I tell people is just be the best version of yourself in anything that you do. You don't have to live anybody else's story. Sometimes people make it seem like you have to have certain prerequisites or a crazy life story in order to be successful in this world. But the truth is you really don't. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you have or don't have, what you lack, what you have too much of. But all you need to have is faith in God, an undying passion for what you do or what you choose to do in this life, and a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful and whatever you put your mind to. Make sure you live in the moment and work your butt off every single day. And I hope I inspire people all around the world to just be themselves, be humble, and be grateful for all the blessings in your life. And I'm truly honored to be your MVP this year. So thank you very much. I was always the smallest kid on my team. When it comes to basketball, I was always the smallest kid on my team. Everything happens for a reason, and there's a story to everything. And if you take time to realize what your dream is and what you really want in life, no matter what it is, whether it's sports, whether it's in other fields, you have to realize that there's always work to do, and you want to be the hardest working person in whatever you do, and you put yourself in position to be successful. And you have to have a passion about what you do. And basketball was mine, and that's what's carried me to this point.
I'm so thankful that Coach Allen was able to give this podcast his time. Here is some virtues I noticed him talking about. He talked about how he sees players persevere, how players have teamwork, leadership, and he showed humility because he was actually cleaning the gym for a game before during the recording. So yeah, those are some virtues I noticed. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Good Sport Podcast. Please like and subscribe if you liked the episode. and if you think Jordan is the GOAT.